Hey, welcome to another All About RVs. Is that the name of our channel?
Yes. You don't remember? Yes.
Woo! It's been a long day. We had the opportunity to go to the RV show in Scottsdale, Arizona, and we walked through 3 RVs that we liked. They were around that 32-foot mark, which we think is a pretty neat size.
Yeah.
Pretty great. And the thing that we liked about these is they had bunks in them for kids. So you could do a family of 4 and you didn't have to set up any beds. And that was kind of the criteria for these 3 that we walked through and kind of filmed. So the first one we did, I believe, was a 5th wheel. And it was a mid-grade. It was a good RV. What were your thoughts on it?
Did we do the 5th wheel first?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Well, rather than tell you what our thoughts were, why don't we just show you the RV? We are looking at the Elkridge E280 Extreme Lite, and we're looking at it because of its size. I think it's around 32 feet, and it'd be great for a family. You got 2 bunks in the back and a bedroom up front.
So back here you have these 2 bunk beds, which is perfect if you have a family of 2 kids, and you just put one up here, one down below, stairs to help get the top one up on top. Got some storage, and if you have more, you could utilize this space up here. Quite large.
So that brings us to the living area where we have the TV, and we were just looking at that storage right above where you could put more stuff for the kids. You got a little bit of storage down here below. The cabinets feel mid-grade, I would say. And you also have the couch area here, which I think is adequate. It's a little undersized for a family. You'd only get a couple of people on this couch comfortably, maybe a small kid in between you watching a movie. But nice couch here. So that brings us over to the kitchen.
So this kitchen, it's definitely doable, but a couple of things I've noticed. Not much counter space. So if you're trying to prep stuff, or if you just want to have your dishes be drying, it's going to be a little bit tight for those kind of things. Let me just show you. You might be able to do dishes right here, or you could put your oven thing down and maybe do some dishes here for it to dry. I don't know. That would be a little bit tight. But stovetop, great space, 3 burners, plenty of space for 3 things going. You do have an oven. It looks a little tight, but it's definitely doable. Microwave, pretty small. And then the other thing I'm noticing, there's not a ton of space to put like pots, pans, cups, plates, bowls, all of that goodness. You do have these 3 drawers down here, which is great for your utensils and silverware, but that would take up all of your space for your plates and everything. And you have this cord coming in. And then you could do pots and pans down in this bottom drawer. Looking at this fridge, it is definitely a decent size fridge for a family of 4. You're gonna fit a lot of stuff in there. So from there, let's check out the dining area and this little nook over here. So the dinette is a little on the small side. So, you know, you get, feels like I take up one whole side, and with 4, it's set up with the bunks in the back and the bedroom up front. You can make it work, but for more of a long-term situation, it's a little tight. And then we have this little nook, which is decent storage. You can almost, I guess, use it as a pantry. We'd probably end up putting cans of food, stuff like that there, because the TV's on the other side, but you have, I don't know, kids' projects, stuff like that here. Yeah. So, and we're gonna head up the way to the bedroom and the bathroom. I like this. There's an actual door on the bedroom area. So you come in, plenty of space here. You can definitely walk around, get to both sides of the bedding, which is very nice. You're not like crawling over each other. There is plenty of storage area. This side, you don't get the drawers like you do on this side, but you could share. It's not too bad. And when you look over here though, tons of space. You could even put some of your kids' stuff in this area if you had to, maybe on the other one. Extra towels or sheets, anything like that. This is plenty of space for that. That's great. That doesn't open. But there is a pocket door here for the bathroom because the bathroom's actually a walkthrough. We'll check that out.
So it's not bad. You know, head height, I'm 6'4". Head height in the bathroom and the bedroom, it's a little snug, but we've definitely been in worse. We got the shower, like usual, the cheesy shower head and whatnot, easy to swap out and change. Let's see how we do in here. Give it the old test. It works though. Yeah, it's not bad. When they put these little bubbles in here, it really helps freakishly tall people like me. So nothing too special in here. We have plastic sink, plastic faucet, but overall, it's not a bad layout for the restroom. So that was everything on the inside. Let's take a look on the outside, what it has for storage. So you have the outside kitchen-ish area. It's got a sink, place to spray the kids with water, and a small little fridge. You can throw the barbecue or something in here. So on the outside, we have the fiberglass and the thumb turns and magnetic catches for opening the doors and whatnot. So yeah, your typical outside. So then the second one that we walked through was a Class A.
Yeah, I liked that one. That one was my favorite of the three, just because I liked having a smaller vehicle. And the
most expensive. So let's get right to it.
Yes.
This one here is the 2018 Winnebago Sun Star, and we like it because you don't have to have the massive truck to be able to pull the fifth wheel or the large trailer, but it's a good size and adequate for a family. So let's check it out. We have the front of the coach here, and we have a bed that will drop down, and obviously the front of the cockpit here, which is great. And we have a nice couch here that you can fit more than just a couple of people. So it feels like you could fit a full-on family here and be able to watch a movie over here at the dinette. And so at the dinette...
So at the dinette here, you can definitely fit family of 4. Plenty of space here. This is kind of cool. As you're traveling down the road, you have these cup holders that if you're sitting here, have a drink and it's not going to fall as you're driving down the road. That's awesome. Big TV, as Jared just mentioned, from sitting on the couch area looking over, that's a good sized TV.
And right across from the dinette, you have this great storage here for all kinds of stuff. Usually a lot of food is going to end up for us in here, being able to go for a week as a family. Let's check out the kitchen.
In the kitchen here, you've got a double sink, faucet, really nice. You've got adequate counter space here. You could definitely do dishes and things like that. You can even prepare your meals if you need to. A lot of the times we prepare our meals at the table. I can sit down and chop veggies or do whatever I need to do and then just come over here and cook. It would work perfectly for here.
What about the depth of the sink though?
Yeah, so the depth of the sink, this is a little shallow, but it's workable. Like you can definitely do it. So it's a little narrow for what most people have. Here you have the microwave. It's pretty small again, pretty tiny. Down below you have a 3-burner stove. Again, that's great area for cooking on the cooktop, and another stove area, or the oven actually down below. Here you could do your plates and your cups and all of that stuff. And over here you have these 3 drawers, and I would totally put in that was a little rough.
How are the quality of the cabinets?
Well, it didn't break as I pulled it open, but I would put in my silverware, utensils, maybe even kitchen towels, things like that in these 3 drawers. And then just directly across we have the fridge on this side. Again, that is a great size fridge for a family. Very good for a freezer. And you also have these 2 drawers over here for extra pantry area. The only thing I'm not seeing too much space for is like pots and pans. But I think you can use the space down below to do that.
And the reason I like this one, moving down the hallway, we have this area of bunks for the kids, which would be great because we never like getting there and like converting a couch or a table to a bed unless you have to because you have people over. But you have 2 full-time setup beds in here, and they have their own little DVD player if you wanted to do that. So we thought this was pretty slick. But before we get to the master, we're going to show you the restroom here. You got a door there. Shower in here. Let's give it a try. Yeah, not bad. Size is a plus. They have this huge like skylight bubble above you, which is great. Shower head, like a lot of times, super cheesy, but easy fix, easy replace. I like the shower. Over here for the bathroom sink, plastic, very small. This is kind of what we have now. This is plastic. These are things you could change in the future, but are adequate for now. And not a bad space in here for the restroom. Let's move on to the master bedroom.
So right after the bunk area, here's the master bedroom area. It's actually a very good size and tall ceilings for Jared, who's very tall. It's great. Plus, plenty of storage for all of your clothes and bedding and anything like that that you may have. It even comes with your sewer hose. Pretty nice. No, but it's great. You can hang up all of your clothes in this area. Drawers down below. Drawers over the bedding or over the top of the bed. And doors to close off from the main area. Pretty nice. We don't have a door.
So we do have quite a bit of storage in this bedroom area. We have all these drawers, which is way more than we have. Way more than adequate. But I think I'm sold. A workstation that's not the kitchen table. I like that. This is nice. I could even hook into the TV that I complained about being small. Would be a really nice monitor for editing video. So let's go check out the outside. Like a normal class A, this thing's probably gonna have quite a bit of storage outside. On the outside, it's everything you would expect on a class A. Plenty of storage with the slam shut doors and plenty of storage throughout, so not bad.
So now the last one that we went through was this travel trailer, and this one, it didn't quite have our hopes, I guess.
The price point was not that far off the fifth wheel, and the quality was definitely lower.
Yeah.
I mean, just everything either had fallen apart or felt like it was going to fall apart. So layout was worth a look.
Definitely.
And it's definitely worth a compare as we're looking at the Class A, the fifth wheel, and finally the travel trailer.
Right.
This trailer here is the Northtrail by Heartland 2018. Starting with the kitchen area, what do you like about the kitchen area?
Let's see here. I wasn't ready for the kitchen area.
We're gonna start with the kitchen area. What do you like about the kitchen area?
I like the countertops. They are very nice. They feel very solid and that they're very durable. The sink here is a good sized sink.
It's a little shallow in my opinion. Like you get some pots and pans, and I'm gonna be struggling with that. I would want to switch that out for sure.
Yeah, that's true. I do see that. There is some storage space up here for your plates and cups and all of that jazz. You've got.
You just said jazz.
You've got counter space, which I like. Some of these RVs, they just don't come with a ton of countertop space, but this one is really decent, so I like that.
It is good. Tell us about the oven here. What do you like about it?
I like the size. I like that it's 3 burner. It looks plenty big to get 3 pots on here and be able to cook or simmer something going on. Your oven down below, it's a little small, but it's workable.
That is super tiny. Yeah. I don't know about workable.
Okay, it's not workable. And you probably have a tiny little microwave. Sure enough. Okay, here's some things I'm not liking about it. Maybe that might be better. there's not a ton of storage for pots and pans and pantry stuff. I guess you could do some pantry items across the way over your couch area, because I believe these cabinets over here are for your bunkhouse for your kids, for their clothes. So there's not a ton of places like that. Let me see if there's an area for silverware. Oh yeah, over here. 2 drawers.
Fridge and freezer. Freezer is a good size. Fridge is a little on the short side, but it's about the size that ours is, and we can get about a week's worth of food between the fridge and the freezer. So
yeah,
it'll work for about a week for a family of 4.
If you're not doing a ton of produce. If you're doing a ton of produce, it's really hard to do it for a week's worth. You have to do about 3 to 4 days. Yeah,
we do quite a bit of produce, but some of it you leave out, you don't put it in the fridge, and you make a couple of trips to the store. So.
Yeah.
In the main living area though, the TV, all this area, it works. It's good. I think the couch is small. When you're talking about a family of 4 beds, 4 people sleeping is already set up. This 2-person cedar couch is just a little on the small side. So, but you do have a very big dinette area. So if you wanted to sit from here and watch TV, it's a little far. But for a family sitting at a table at dinner time or at lunch or breakfast, this seating arrangement is great. Table a little small, but the seating arrangement is fantastic.
This is what I was thinking for the pantry area. You could do canned goods or boxes, things like that you get for a pantry. All right, so back here, right after the dining area, we have the bunkhouse area for your kids. And this is actually really cool. They have an actual ladder to help this person get up to the top. That's helpful. And a lot of them, I haven't seen ladders where they're like crawling over this one to get onto this one. I really like that. It's cool. And I like the size of these beds. They're larger than a twin, but probably a full size would match, sheets would be perfect for them. They have a curtain to divide them off if they want to. And I believe right over on this side, oh yeah, hang up clothes for them, shelving, and a couple of drawers to be able to put their stuff away. I think our boys could fit in that for space-wise. I think that'd be good.
Let's check out the bathroom. So in here, kind of what we would expect to see in this lower cost type of a fifth wheel. Plastic sink, plastic faucets. The layout's not bad though. I mean, you're able to get in here and brush your teeth, go to the restroom, take a shower. Let's check out the shower for how it actually would feel like to take a shower in there. I don't think this would last very long. You have to figure out a different solution for that. But in here, I'm cramped. This is one of the first ones where I'd actually say I'm, cramped. And you'd want to swap that out. So, I mean, buying a brand new one, you would have to do a few things to make it functional. So, moving on to the master bedroom. In the master bedroom, it's nice that you're able to walk around the bed. It feels pretty tight in here though, just for like a feeling. And it's got a TV that will swap between the living area and in here, which is nice. You don't need 2 TVs. But it looks like you have decent, deep storage areas for clothes. Not a ton, but it's not much less than what we have in our current rig. So it'd work for a family. Let's go ahead and check out the outside. So the outside storage is pretty minimal, but I do like the handles and the magnet catches, but there's just not a ton of storage on this unit here. Well, I hope that you guys enjoyed this as much as we enjoyed going through them. We plan to do more tours, maybe a little bit different style coming up, and have a little more fun with it, I think.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So we got more of those coming up, and hopefully we'll catch you next time, and hopefully we will see you on the road.
Yeah, we're not catching them. There's no catching going on.
What if I like fishing?
Nope. No catching. We want to see you on the road.
Me.